Well, good morning. This is our first night at Granny Creek after we slept. Got woke up by a loud sound, weird like bang last night at about 3:15 in the morning. I'll show you guys what it is. We noticed what it was, but it was too dark and didn't go look out at it. Here, yeah, let's go out and take a look. Right, yeah, it was definitely a strange one because we didn't have any wind or anything last night, and it wasn't raining too hard. But that's that. Look at that. That awning came right down and off last night. I don't know what or why it happened, but looks like I need to get that down, clear it away, and we need a new awning. Well, I got it down. See, it took the rain guard, they call it, or whatever, trim, and that'll hold that rubber roofing down. So at least that's not ripped or intact or anything or messed up. And the track's right here. The only thing I got to do is fix this little bend in this piece. It has some kind of like rivets put in there. I'll probably just get some sink screws or so. But the frame itself looks like it's actually okay. The cloth is shot, but I think the frame's okay. So, it's a heck of a lot cheaper to replace the cloth. It's like $140 compared to $1,000 or something for the awning. So, yeah, after I get this piece of trim straightened up, I got to get that back on to hold that roof down. Then we'll take a better look at this, and we'll see if it's still usable. Go figure, I had all my hammers and stuff over at my mom's because I was going through one of the bays. That's alright, I got enough. Good thing I've done quite my fair share of metal working and dent pulling and stuff, so this shouldn't be too bad. It's not that bad. I don't want to show you guys. Look at my handy dandy little vise. I mean, that thing is only size. What a cute little guy, huh? Should work pretty good to flatten that right there. Straighten it back out. Well, my vise didn't work too well, so now I'm just gonna grab some bars, bang it back down, smooth back out, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go put my camera on the charger for a minute while I do this, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Okay, got the battery charged up here a little bit. Oh, mic is on. Now I was able to use these trees as some leverage, everything like that, and I think I peeled all the sticky stuff off the other side. This is where it ended up here. Got a little dimple right there, but I think once I suck it up to the track, it should be okay. So you can see where it kind of flares out right there, but right there. But I think when it gets sucked up to the motorhome, it'll line up pretty well. Not too bad for not having any of my ball-peen hammers, or mini sledges, or a big vise, or anything like that to do your normal kind of stuff you would do to bended shape metal taps and things. So using trees and just my bars and all that kind of good stuff, I think it turned out pretty well. Now I got to get some caulking on the back side of this, and I'll find some nuts to go in there. get up there and hold that roof rubber down. Let's zoom in up there and let's see that. See? That's where it goes. It pulls this rubber here down over and screws in. So, gotta get that back up there to hold that. Alright guys, well, back from my mom's house, and it is time to get that strip put back up there. I borrowed a ladder and a power drill to make my life go easier, so yeah, guess I gotta get to it. Alright, now that I went up there and made sure that all the little rivet things and everything are out, we're gonna go up here and go underneath the rubber and put a little caulking there and in the holes just to make sure it seals it up and it's going to be waterproof there. And then we'll run around the outside on top of that on the bar and do some caulking, and then we'll start putting in the bolts. Got that all screwed in up there. Now I'm going to take a wet rag and wipe off that, but that should work just fine. I'm going to caulk again around the top of it, just the crack, and the rest is all kind of glued on with the rest of the caulking and screwed up there, so that should work. Well, there it is. That only took me all morning, afternoon, or so. Yeah, it probably took me about 7 hours. But the strip's up, it's sealed, it's complete. The thing's off the awning, the cover. Awning pieces are there. I think the awning's going to be just fine. The only thing that actually broke on the awning part is there's a clip that goes in there to hold those, and that clip broke. So I'm hoping I can just put a bolt through and clip over there. Everything else is just fine, it'll still work. So we're going to order a new cloth because that's pretty cheap, and I'll put it back on there. Well, it's up there. It's not completely straight yet, but it's up there. But I have a problem. The end cap is busted to a point where I can't fix it. So, yeah. Looks like another part. Ah, yep. My life, I tell you. Just constantly fixing things. But there's Lou and Alistair. We gotta get this packed up, you know that. Got a lot to do before I go tomorrow. Hopefully I can get that awning rolled up straighter, and we'll just leave it up like that till I get a part. Yeah, alright guys.